Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Concord Productions 17. My name is Darren and today we have an old RC boat. We've had this thing since 2020. It's 5 years later and it still runs. This thing is a Pro Extreme RC shuttle or shuttle boat, yes. I don't know. Thing's pretty good. I live down in the south, so anytime I try and ride this thing in a lake, of course I'm gonna have to deal with swamp puppies or alligators or some of you guys, or everyone who just calls them the cousins of a crocodile. Yeah, there's flying around here. This thing I looked up goes for about $70 now, but I'm pretty sure last time in 2020 went for like 30, so inflation's real, I guess. It has a chargeable lithium battery on the inside, which is right here. One thing is though, if you plug this in, it won't work unless it's in water. Somehow there's a gauge in here that senses the pressure, and oh, the flies on me. Sorry. But there's a gauge in here or something that will sense the pressure right when it's in water, and it will turn on then. And I will show that in part two. This thing's about, I'm pretty sure, a 3-channel or a 2-channel RC boat. We have our motor and our server for steering, so 2-channel. And we have our battery, which is a lithium battery, able to be charged, and our remote over there. Yeah. To pop the cap back on, you simply just boom, put this thing down, and you usually lock it. To have it down there all the way. There we go. So then the remote right here, it's pretty kind of basic remote, except you could adjust. Focusing on that. Will you focus me? I'm working with the new camera, so you get a tripod for this. But so here I don't know if you can see. That's how I see the world. But we have speed, demo, which is basically if you press this, the whole thing's going to go in a circle, and trim. And I don't know how far this thing is going. I'm not really tested it. On here, if you press this LED, still haven't figured out what this does, but LED light starts blinking. This is for your turning, forward, backwards, and I lost the battery hatch, which is bad, especially since this thing's going to be near water, but pros about this thing's extremely fast, extremely agile. We were not sent this. We bought this with, or at least I bought this with my own money, or was given it as a gift. So yeah, but the good part about this, extremely durable and is extremely fast. Alligators cannot catch up to this. I've seen some people catch fish with this. I don't know where you'd put it. Another thing I really like is these. They kind of have a bladed edge. It's not that sharp to cut you, but this thing has gone through many lily pads. Another downside, though, is if you get stuck, if you get stuck in weeds or this will get tangled up, it will just stop there. I've had to ask many people for a net or to get a stick to just retrieve it. And you see the fly right there, but anyway. The hole's a little wet. I checked to ensure it still worked. And hopefully tomorrow, if all goes according to plan, the weather's not too bad, we'll be able to review this. Closing down, I'm going to show you guys the 360. Oh, it also came with a little white thing that would just clip here, that way so this part doesn't get dented. One problem with that is I lost it and it sank to the bottom. Very heavy rubber. I still haven't found it to this day. So yeah, there's the top part. And bottom. Each side has Shuttle RC. And there we go. Fly. If you're wondering what this stuff is, that is actually super glue. So some super glue residue got all over this. Anyway, yeah, I'm about to kill this sucker. But that's the review. Thank you guys for tuning in the channel. Please make sure you like, subscribe. I know I sound like a broken record, but oh man, I'm just anxious to get to 50 subs because I want to make that RC airliner. Also, if whenever we reach 50 and if I have all the things, I'm gonna start building the RC aircraft carrier, which, if you don't know, this and maybe even that RC submarine is gonna be the engine. That way, so I'm not gonna have to buy so much extra stuff and use my FlySky remote here because this thing is not waterproof, or the thing inside. It's not waterproof, and I don't know how to waterproof stuff. So yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for part 2. Bye!